Having discipline is probably one of the hardest things in the world for anyone. It is something people shy away from as they think it creates a lack of freedom. But in actual fact, they are very much connected, and you almost need both to have the other. Discipline gains freedom, or freedom requires discipline. Getting this discipline usually requires a routine, and this is a very hard aspect for people to grasp, as there's always the big scary part of actually starting and setting off on that journey of having this in your life. An example would be when I first started boxing. I didn't know how to throw a jab, use or understand footwork in connection with my body, or I'd trip over using a jump rope. But once I got into the mindset of knowing if I just show up each day, you forget about how hard it is, and over time, it starts to become natural in a way. One of the ways I feel I brought more discipline into my life was just by watching boxers train. If you've been following me for a while, you will know I've done many boxing training breakdowns, and it makes you realise how much hard work and discipline is required to reach the top. In their training camps, they have to show up each day, making sure that they're learning their craft, cutting weight, getting stronger, and applying the game plan, all before the pressure of going underneath the bright lights. I've been lucky in a way to fight under the bright lights in front of some semi-big crowds before, and it's probably the most scariest and exhilarating thing I've gone through in my life. But looking back, it all took discipline to get there in the first place. From the person that couldn't throw a jab, to entering the ring against an opponent, putting what I've learned into practice. And bizarrely, it was the freest I've ever felt in my life. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I'm the most disciplined person in the world. I'm far from it, and there are very few people that can actually stay at that top level. Those people go against the odds day in, day out. It comes to a point that they actually struggle to let go of discipline, because in a weird way, it actually sets them free. For these top champions, the discipline brings focus, purpose, health, fame, wealth, inspiration, and legacy. A lot of us will probably feel we can never get all those things I've just mentioned, but a lot of them are very possible, and it doesn't matter what your craft is, whether that be fighting, a YouTube creator, a sales job, a comedian. To become the best you can, it all requires discipline. Having a lack of discipline may create short-term pleasure, but it will create long-term pain and regret looking back. Discipline simply equals freedom. Now, I'm not going to tell you how to achieve discipline, because everyone needs to do that for themselves. But what I will say, start by writing a list of goals each day. Literally everything. It can be the most mundane things like waking up, having a shower, having breakfast, going to the gym. Or do this the night before or in the morning when you're having your coffee. Then start going for it. If you do this every day for a month, you'll honestly be surprised how far you've come. I'll leave you with this clip from Joey Diaz. Thanks for watching.
Don't give up. Don't let the world get you down. When it does get you down, get up and write what you want out of your life, and don't fucking stop. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no vacations. Only with people with credit card debt take vacations. You get up every fucking day, you look in the mirror, and you tell that mirror, I'm a bad motherfucker. And one way or another, I'm gonna make it fucking happen today. And guess what? If you keep writing it down, after a while, the power of the pen, you'll fucking believe it.